A holy scare, an out-of-control pickup truck slamming right into the side of a church in Bedford. WFXR News first on scene and breaking this story with a push alert on our app this afternoon. Everyone is expected to be okay after this crazy crash that left a huge hole right in the side of Longwood Baptist Church. WFXR's Eric Pointer is there live for us tonight. And Eric, you spoke with the pastor there. He says this was a really close call for him.
Very close call. You can see the hole right here in the side of the church. It's been boarded up, but this AC unit next to the hole, the pastor said that's where his desk is, and he was sitting at his desk when this happened. Now, police say the truck was driving down the street when it came through, left the roadway, came through the cemetery across the street, came in between two parked cars in this parking lot when it smashed into the church, and the pastor said it left him stunned.
And it all happened so suddenly, I really couldn't think.
Senior pastor Ross Gilfillan says he was sitting at his desk writing Sunday's sermon when the crash happened.
I could hear a revving engine, a loud engine, and within a second, the truck had crashed into the side of the building, right into my very office.
He says the truck came through just a few feet away from where he was sitting.
It took a second. It was so surreal. I had no idea what was taking place, and I was trying to gather my thoughts. There was a cloud of dust that just blew past me. I had to get dust out of my eyes.
The driver was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries, and no one from in the church was injured, including the pastor who walked away without a scratch.
You never know what could happen. I was sitting here quietly in my office, and suddenly a truck is in my office. You don't know when's going to be your last day.
So now he's thanking his faith for keeping him safe.
Feet from death. I mean, it was that close, and it was surreal, but I thank the Lord for his protection and his care.
I can tell you I was receiving calls from people who were very concerned because there were children in the building at the time of the accident.
Police Chief Todd Foreman says he's grateful that no one was seriously hurt, and now they're investigating to see what happened.
It depends on what we find. It could be anything from determining how the accident happened through interviews. If there's alcohol involved, and I don't know at this point, then it'll determine on us obtaining the amount of alcohol in the system through search warrants and different methods on that. So it all depends on which way the investigation goes.
And so what's left is debris like this brick here, and the police chief says that driver could be facing possible charges, but it's too early to tell at this time. Live and local in Bedford, Eric Pointer, WFXR News.
Eric, just incredible and amazing that everybody was able to walk away from this. Do we know yet, is the congregation going to be able to hold their service there on Sunday?
So crews were up here earlier tonight boarding up a hole. You can see they put some plywood up there, and they are working with building instructors to see if they would potentially be able to hold their Sunday service here. They haven't decided just yet, but they are working on that.
Eric Pointer live for us tonight in Bedford. Eric, thank you.